One of my biggest pet peeves is when people tell you stories that don't really go anywhere at the end. And especially when I didn't even ask them to do it. And they're just rambling and rambling and rambling. And I'm smiling, but on the inside, I'm chewing on aggravation because I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And he thinks we're both on the same wavelength when we're obviously not. And then 5 minutes later, you're just excusing yourself so that you can go to the bathroom. And by go to the bathroom, I mean haul ass out of there without saying anything so you don't get stuck there listening to more pointless conversations that you never even asked to hear. And then the next thing you know, you're at Highmark Stadium tailgating for a Bills game, which basically means get so plastered that you won't have to spend a small fortune on beer in the stadium, because those things went up to like I think they're $12 a beer now, and in Buffalo they don't serve beer after halftime. And then you're like, what's up, John, because you haven't seen him in a while. And then you two break a table just because that's what we do here for some reason. It might be because ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, was really popular in Buffalo in the late 90s at the Burt Flickinger Center near East Erie Community College. That's a community college, and you can't even get in there without a ID badge saying you're a student now, or student, because of the Patriot Act that nobody bothered to read back in 2002 because it said Patriot Act. So they, like the good sheep they are, they just pretended nothing about it was sinister, and that's why we're here today. And then you're watching the football game, and you're like, man, it's cold out here. I probably should leave early. And so you do, because you don't want to be there anymore because you're freezing your balls off. So then you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the rest of the game on the televisions they have there. Either there or Moe's. If you go to Moe's, I would suggest the chicken wings. Chicken wings and the beer at Moe's are fantastic. I used to drink, but I don't drink anymore because I couldn't drink without blacking out, and apparently that makes you an alcoholic. So after about 10 years, I stopped doing that. So yeah, there were times when I would get so drunk that I would just I didn't even know where I was, so I didn't care what I was pissing on, kind of thing. So I wouldn't get the wings if I wouldn't get the beer at Moe's or Buffalo Wild Wings, obviously, because then I would start drinking again and nothing good would come of it, especially since my body on the inside feels like it's 100 years old. I don't think most people I think most people don't live to 100 because they don't take care of themselves, and then they blame the government for not giving single-payer health care, which I don't know if you've noticed the consequences of single-payer health care over the last 3 years, but they haven't been really good. So yeah, you probably don't want single-payer health care. But then after you're done drinking your beer and eating your chicken wings and the game's over and we win by 30 points because we have fucking Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs on our team now, and Von Miller and Tremaine Edmonds, and I don't see how we won't win the Super Bowl, but I also watched them lose 4 in a row, so it wouldn't surprise me if we made it but lost again. But that's not what I'm thinking about, because it's only week 3 of the NFL season and it was the Chicago Bears, so not really that big of a deal. Then you're like, I gotta work in the morning, I better get home. So then you take a shower after you barely get home without getting pulled over and then you go to sleep, and then the next morning you wake up with a hangover and you have to go to work.